music.
Were you going to start?
Well, we're already started. It's all right.
Yeah, I don't know how much of this is actually going to wind up on the final video.
Bop, bop, bop.
Bop, bop, bop. It's better than being a dumb one. Okay, it is starting to record.
Whoop, whoop.
Now we're going to stop. No, just kidding. Welcome back to the Intelligent Donkey and Luna Rosa.
It's me.
Yay.
Yay.
And we're going today to do our Mystery Double Reaction. But you know how the deal goes here with our Mystery Double Reactions. We each get to pick out a song from our playlists.
Pick out or have chosen for us?
Well, chosen at random, so
Yay.
picked out.
Yes.
However you want to put it. Luna Rosa is going to pick out a song from her YouTube playlist, YouTube music, and that hopefully I haven't heard before, and hopefully has an absolute minimum amount of profanity.
Just a little sprinkle. Just a sprinkle.
Yeah, grin. Okay, on this supposedly profanity-free channel, and I will follow that by doing one from my Spotify playlist.
Yes. Okay. So
we're going to start with Luna Rosa's, and we'll pause the recording as needed here for bringing up, here it is, Luna's music.
Yep. So this is my YouTube playlist. So I have to hit these three little dots and then shuffle play, and we'll see what we get. Oh, nope. Okay, no, we're not going to do that one.
It happens every time.
Every time. It's always the same 6 BTS songs. Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. Well, that wasn't BTS. Well, that was a member of BTS. That was one of Suga's songs. Or August D. All right, shuffle, play. Oh. Not Old Town Road. I'm sure you don't want to do that one. But this is Soul Town Road remix.
Okay. Well, move on to the next one.
All right, trying again. Take me down to the Soul Town Road. Okay. Oh, we've already done that one. On the street.
Yes.
We'll find a song, I promise. Okay, hold on. We got this. We got this.
If you just hit next.
Next time? Okay. Oh, okay. This is an interesting song.
Okay.
Because it is, I got it off of YouTube's free music.
Oh,
but it was
interesting.
good enough, in my opinion, to add to my playlist.
Well, we certainly don't have to worry about it being blocked in that case.
Yes. I don't know if there's even a music video for it, or if there has ever, I don't know. I just like the song.
All right, off screen here, we're going to call it up on YouTube and see what we can do here.
Yes, we want to pause it. It's very like techno. And I know that's not exactly your favorite genre, but I love techno music. I love that synthesizer, like robot sounding music.
I do enjoy synthesizer music, especially like 80s synth stuff like that.
Well, this is like auto-tune synthesizer kind of stuff.
Okay, well, that might not be the quality music I'm looking for, but we'll see.
But I mean, with auto-tune, I sent you that video. Did you end up watching that video about auto-tune?
I haven't watched that.
Okay, in there it talks about how auto-tune is not bad. It's just a stylistic choice sometimes. And if you are a good singer, it just enhances your singing ability. If you're a bad singer, you can still tell you're a bad singer even if you try to auto-tune it.
Yes.
So these
like
two
Cher.
people right here, they seem like they're pretty good singers. At least I can't tell that there's anything wrong.
Okay, so the artist's name is?
Janji and Jonning, I think.
And the song is called Heroes Tonight.
Heroes Tonight, yeah.
Okay. All right, the video is up. Let's hit play and see what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above.
So yeah, so like you can see, it's just a very, it's definitely,
It sounds like good pop music. I don't hear any autotune yet.
and it's a free song. They've created this and put it on No Copyright Sounds on YouTube, and it's just a song that they made and somehow for just to enjoy for free.
And I'm good with that.
All right.
All right, let's continue.
Above the sky, we are heroes tonight. Yeah, we are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
And so obviously you can tell too, this is the type of song, this was created on a computer. This is not using real
Or at least
instruments.
with programmed synthesizers.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So it's like, this is like almost like what a DJ would do, but not,
Right.
that's not the right word. There's another word for what they're doing,
So,
producing the music like that.
If I was trying to evaluate this on some kind of point system, some points would be taken off for not having real drums, or at least not being the kind of thing that would be able to be done with a real drum. But I shouldn't say it's not able to be done that way, because theoretically, I could hear somebody doing this on real drums.
Right. But it's just, I think, I like this kind of music. I like music that's made by a computer, because that's just this age's instrument. It's a real instrument. It's just different.
Happy birthday to her on Thursday.
Oh no, we weren't supposed to mention that. Anyways.
Wait till we celebrate 1985.
Oh no.
Ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
I get a strong late 90s vibe
Oh really?
off of this.
Okay.
Because of what you and your sister and your brothers were listening to.
It's probably why I was drawn to this song.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, but especially during that period of time, aka high school. I mean, that
Yeah.
was. that
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
When you and your sister were both in high school, your brother, your older brother, one was in junior high and one was just getting out of elementary.
Yep, exactly. It's good music.
Heroes tonight. We will fly above the town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
And so,
Oh, it even has an ending
yeah.
instead of having a fade out.
No, yeah. I think so. Janji, it says Janji featuring Johning. So I think Janji might be the singer and Johning might be the one in the doing a lot of stuff in the background.
Right.
That's what
probably
usually.
it.
So if I'm correct, I love Janji's voice. I understand that I can hear the auto tune. That's not just his plain voice, but
Well,
like
I tell
under
you what,
the auto
they
tune.
are using it very minimally.
Yes.
I mean, I actually don't hear much of it.
Really? Okay.
I really just don't.
He has a really cool, like, he's got a raspy sound to his voice, and I really, really like that. It's like a light rasp. And so, yeah. So that was Heroes Tonight. Yay!
Okay.
All right.
Instant clothing change. Hey!
Woo! It got hot. I was dancing too much in the last song.
Yeah, there we go. Well, now it's my turn, and I'm going to bring up my... actually, you can see there on my Spotify playlist, I've got a different song that we're not going to do right now, although it wouldn't be a bad choice to do if that was the next one to come up. It just happened to be the one I was last listening to.
But that wouldn't be a surprise then.
It's the second time in a row a Kansas song was on there, but go figure.
All right.
Actually, no, last time was a Nightwish song, and then it was Kansas, or whatever.
Okay.
Something like that. Anyway, oh, look at that. The next one up on the list is another Kansas song.
Oh!
Only this one we can do.
You're going to have a lot of editing.
All right,
to
yeah,
do.
this is a song about the capital of what once was the Byzantine Empire.
Okay.
It's a city that has been renamed twice, and I think you'll know the names of both of the other names.
Okay.
Because after Byzantium, it became Constantinople.
Istanbul, Constantinople.
Yeah, Istanbul then is the later name, that's the current name of the same city. But so we have a romanticized version of that capital city of what once was a great empire, the Byzantine Empire. And it's included on Kansas's 2000 album.
Oh.
Called Somewhere to Elsewhere. This is a reunion album where all 6 of the original members participated in this, when at the time there was actually only 3 original members left in the band. Nowadays there are only 2 of those original members left.
And are they still touring, just those 2?
Oh, yes.
Well, I mean, with new members.
With a new band. They got a new lead singer, new keyboard player, and so forth. And they sound just like the old Kansas. In fact, some of the new lineup for them sounds exactly like classic Kansas from the 70s.
Okay.
And early 80s when they had their original 6. All the songs on Somewhere to Elsewhere were written by Kerry Livgren, whom I don't know if you would know that name outside of Kansas, except for maybe the band called A.D., Anno Domini.
Nope.
Okay, that's a Christian rock band that was most popular in the 80s and early 90s.
I am so bad with names. I even mess up. You all have seen, if you watched previous videos, I've messed up names of BTS songs. And I love BTS. I don't do well with names of people, names of songs. I just like music. I can't keep up with all the other stuff. I'm sorry to the artists. I love your work, but I try.
I do believe you'll like this song.
Okay.
So let me switch over to the screen to play, and let's listen to Byzantium.
All right.
If you're used to Carry On Wayward Son, by the way, very, very different.
Oh, and I think because it was paused, this is a fan-made video.
Yes, as we were calling it up. Yes,
we'll mention again the channel at the end of the song.
Okay.
All right.
drummer is one of the original members.
Okay. Big drums.
City resting on a hill. Can your walls repel the
that Byzantium?
tide of change under Pantocrator's?
Well, because Istanbul is still a major city, this must be like the ruin.
The old city and
yeah,
the
the old
ruins
city.
and
Okay.
so forth. Yes.
All right, interesting.
Okay.
Did your golden domes reveal the frailty of the consequence? The conqueror was real. Where the emperor once reigned, only shadows of the glories remain. No one sings your plaintive song of the Cantacian strain, echoing through heaven's gate, too lovely to sustain. We're looking back to see your frescoed walls. Where is the road that takes us to Byzantium?
I've mentioned this before, how I love video design and things like this. So the fan who made this video, I love how they had the, I don't even know the words, like interpose and into the.
How they incorporated a picture of the band performing.
Yes, well, video of the band performing.
Video of the band
inside the stained glass or the painted mural or whatever it
Yes.
was. I think that's just love
I believe
it.
the only band member you've actually seen so far is Phil Ehart, the drummer.
Mm-hmm.
You'll eventually see, I think, all the rest
Okay.
of the band bit by bit.
Nice. All right.
Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's cool.
Once your borders had no end, and your dream was like a shining light to the nations you surround. Did your golden domes reveal the frailty of the consequence? The conqueror was real. We're looking back to see your frescoed walls. Where is the road that takes us to Byzantium? We're looking back to see your frescoed walls. Where is
I suppose this is a good place to pause right here. You see all these wheat fields here, which don't seem to have anything to do with Byzantium.
Well, or was that their major export, was wheat?
I will tell you this. Fans of Kansas like yours truly
Oh, or called
are
wheat.
called wheatheads.
Okay, that's what. One thing because Istanbul's in Turkey, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so it is was it originally, when it was Byzantium, was it a Christian city? Because the churches and stuff have Christian imagery.
Yes.
But I know Istanbul
there were
is not a
nearby
Christian
cities
city.
that we have heard of in the Bible.
Oh.
Back before there was such a thing as Islam, there are cities like Corinth.
Yes.
And
okay, so that's all nearby.
that's all nearby.
Okay.
It's all in what
So
used
there
to
would
once
be-
be
they would
called
be-
just simply Asia Minor.
Yes, and yeah, okay, all right, interesting.
Is the road that takes us to Byzantium.
I like the choir too, adding such drama.
And there's the album title.
Nice. Good job on Kansas's part. Nice dramatic song. And good job on...
Okay, yeah, let me
Okay.
switch over here so I can see, not on screen necessarily, but we have, Eric Valencia
Valencia.
is
Okay.
the person who produced the video.
All right.
So this is obviously a fan-made video, but because there was no official video, it wasn't a single, and
Well, we've done fan-made videos on here before. Like, all the Snoopy ones are fan-made videos.
that's true.
So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with fan-made. In fact, like I said, sometimes they might be better than the actual video.
Yeah, I agree. There are some videos that I want to do coming up that are interesting in the sense that they're not fan-made, but they're also unusual in that the vast majority of official music videos are simply the band lip-syncing
Ah, yeah.
to the original studio recording. So there's no difference in doing that versus, say, just listening to the original studio recording or a fan-made video.
Exactly.
But,
And then we get to see
yeah,
more
there are a
art.
number of those, and they're coming up sometime in the near future, perhaps as early as next week,
Yay!
in which the band actually just plays it. They play the song. It's live in the sense of them doing it in one take, but they're doing it in a studio. It's not in front of a live audience at a concert hall
Okay.
like that. And actually, that was a common practice in the days before MTV.
Oh.
At least fairly common anyway. But
Oh,
the surprise comes in as far as the songs that are undertaken to be done live like that. It's quite fascinating.
Okay. Interesting. All
Kansas
right.
definitely had its ups and downs. Somewhere to elsewhere was the beginning of a 14-year period in which they did no new material. 'Cause after the reunion of all 6 of those band members, Dave Hope left right away. Kerry Livgren left shortly thereafter, and although the violin player Robbie Steinhardt hung around for a little bit longer, he too left. I don't remember exactly what year it was, 2005 or 2006, but then the violinist that had taken his place in the 90s mainly came back and played violin for the band, and they were back to a 5-piece for a while actually,
Okay.
until 2014 when Steve Walsh retired, and then after that they were thinking of just disbanding, I suppose, but the 2 original members of the band called up some other people that they know.
Oh, okay. I wanted
And
to keep
they-
it going.
And they put the band back together with some new members that are still with the band.
Okay.
now.
All right. And they're still touring and stuff
And
with
they're
this
still
new band.
touring. They've released 2 albums of new material since they reformed with new members. It's all great stuff. It really is. So anyway,
I apologize if you can hear the cat in the background. It's a full 40 minutes until she gets dinner, but she does not understand the concept of time, so we're going to hear her screaming for the next 40 minutes.
yes, this is late on Sunday afternoon that we're doing this for Music Monday.
Yay!
But we're going to do some more mystery double reactions for the future. We're going to do some other just plain reactions to things as well. And if you liked this, we ask that you
Give it a like.
click the like. Yep. Good man, I can't talk today. Click the like button. Share it with your friends on social media and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, yes, comment below. Tell us what you think of either one of the songs that we just did.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
maybe suggest some more. We can certainly request it. And oh, by the way, we are going to do some of the requested songs
Okay.
in weeks to come, both with some requests that I'm going to be doing with Nana, her mom, from Nana's Shenanigans, and Luna Rosa as well. So we got
Yay.
suggestions for both coming
Yay.
up here.
All right.
Don't be a donkey of limited intelligence. Instead,
Be an intelligent donkey.
and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.